So what you see on the screen is two repositories. I have the Gimlet documentation page, which has a few deployments running, even preview deploys, and an Express.js test application, which is brand new and rather simple. So if I open the source code, there is a node.js file saying hello world running on port 3000, and the package JSON, not even a Docker file. So first, I'm going to deploy this application with Gimlet just as a regular deployment, just so you get the feeling of how deployments are done. And then I'm going to take this and going to make this as a preview deploy. So every time we push a commit on a branch, it's going to deploy it on a unique URL. How cool is that, right? All right, so new deployment. I'm going to deploy this Express.js test tab demo. It's a web application, so I'm using the web application template. And under the container image build section, I could use a Docker file if I would have one, but I'm just going to use build packs. Now, build packs is a sort of magic which just looks at the source code and tries to, build a container image, kind of like what Heroku did, and I think even like Cloud Foundry and many other tools like this. I'm going to use the Gimlet built-in registry, and the app is going to run on port 3000. So this is it about container image building, and no need for environment variables or secrets. And I'm going to run this on this unique URL on my unique gimlet.app domain. Oh, so I hit deploy. Build packs is doing its magic, and it's probably going to be very fast because it's not a huge app. So I hope, yeah, the image is built already. There is a GitOps commit pushed to Git, and right now the GitOps automation is trying to put it down to the cluster. So in a moment or two, the application is going to run. All right, it's applied, and now container is creating, running, Confetti. We are happy. I can visit it on a URL, and it says hello world. Great stuff. Now I'm going to write this configuration to Git just for future reference, and if I want to redeploy and so on. So, all right, so this is the screen for deployments, like long-running deployments, staging, production, whatnot, what environments you have. You can look at logs, standard things going on here. And now comes the exciting part. It's preview deploys. Now, I don't have any open pull requests, nor branches, or nothing, but I'm going to configure preview deploys to this environment now. All right, name is pre-filled. I cannot change that. Web application template, same stuff. Namespace default is just fine. And for container image, we're going to pick build packs again. Again, the Gimlet registry. Again, I'm setting the port. One replicas is just fine. And I will set nothing else. I can review the whole configuration. So this is the Gimlet manifest. It looks like any other Gimlet manifest, except there is a preview true flag inside it. This is a syntactic sugar. Underneath, Gimlet unfolds this and puts in a bunch of variables. So for example, the application name is not going to be Express.js test app blah 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 preview. Instead, there will be some variables inside, but that's hidden from you. So this syntactic sugar preview equals true does everything for us. All right, so the configuration is saved, and if I refresh this page, now this page shows that I have a preview config which I could edit further if I want to, but I don't want to do that right now. Instead, I want to create a pull request and see how things, auto deploy to a preview environment. So let me edit something tangible, Node.js, edit it and make it hello preview world, and I'm gonna push this to a new branch called preview test, and I'm going to create a pull request as well. And yeah, so I have the pull request, and here in a moment or two I should see the branches and the pull request. And as you could just briefly see, there was already a build running and the release happening and so on. So what you did not see fully is like there was build triggered. There was the usual image building happening. It was just very fast because it was cached and everything. And then there was one GitOps commit made into the GitOps repositories, which is called express.js test app preview test. And this is a standard Kubernetes YAML. All right. And what you see here is that this is the branch. This is the pull request. Gimlet made a wonderful comment with the latest commit ID and the deploy preview URL. So hello preview world, that is cool. And besides that, you see the service card. So that's about it. I mean, if you would have more branches, there would be more of these items in this list. There would be, if you push a commit, you would see it build and it would be running on its unique URL. So I don't know, but preview deploys are getting easy on Kubernetes these days, right?